Welcome to Techzine TV.
Welcome to the Techzine TV, where we're at Dreamforce, Salesforce's biggest convention every year. We're talking to Muddu Sudhakar. He's SVP and GM IT and HR service at Salesforce. Salesforce decided to go into IT service management. That's a bit of a shock or news because, you could have chosen HCM, finance, ERP, but Salesforce chose IT service. Why?
First, Poon, thank you for having me here.
Yeah.
And welcome to Dreamforce.
Yeah.
The reason we have got into this is it's natural. Yeah. So customers of Salesforce and Salesforce Service Cloud have been asking us, you do such a good service with your Service Cloud. Why don't you give us more service? So that's why we actually launched HR service earlier this year. We already have like 180 customers for that. So IT service is something we've been working in the last 13 to 18 months. So it's became a natural for us to implement for existing Salesforce customers and service customers to do IT service. Because we want people to stay in Salesforce and offer them wonderful thing we did with Service Cloud, case management, service automations, catalog, all of that functionality delivered in IT services. End to end. That include incident, problem, change, release management, catalog, workflows. So we are offering full system of record with IT service does.
So you see it as a natural evolvement. That's nothing to do with competition, like service now going off the CRM market.
See, look, we don't think as much as some people think. For us, I always focus on customers, right? You're my customer. You're already using me for Salesforce. You're using me for Service Cloud. And you want an IT service extension, it has to be done. And now this is built. What became more easy is with our Agentforce platform. Because what changed the life for all of us is November 2022. When ChatGPT came, every business said, how can we transform? How can we do it? So that definitely helped in terms of Agentforce and Data Cloud and IT service and evolution for us.
But IT service management is not that easy because Salesforce is a SaaS player. You're offering a SaaS solution, but ITSM requires you to be active on local networks to get visibility into endpoints and applications and systems. How are you going to do that?
Very good question. See, that's again one thing. Obviously, when we try to do this thing on the same stack, we did implement IT service desk, but we also implemented on the same stack CMDB, discovery, and service graph. As you said, with the discovery, you can have a software agent in your network, in your environment.
So Salesforce built an agent to work
on
your
software agent. Yes, it will be in your agent to collect your information that includes your CIs for your systems, apps, services. We discover all the CIs, their relationship, their connectivity, and that is called the discovery process. We populate that into our CMDB database, configuration management. We also give you service graph of all of that. And finally, all of them are tied to your service desk. Right? It's what we are announcing at this launch is it's not just service desk. It's the CMDB service graph and discovery, along with AI agent that are built on top of Agentforce, so that you have out of the gate agent for employees and for IT teams. Because in IT teams, I also want to make sure your tickets are routed. If I don't solve the problem through my agents, ideally I want to solve the problem conversationally with the agent. Whatever I don't solve, it becomes a ticket in service desk. Then I want to use summarization, root cause analysis, provide to resolution, classification, all the wonderful things in an agentic manner. To help the IT teams.
And for the IT viewer, how advanced is this? Because we can understand when you have a knowledge base of existing tickets or policy documents, you can give a resolution to reset a password to maybe even recover a laptop or change your settings in your PC, that's kind of the easy part because that's based on knowledge base. But when we talk about the agent you want, system, is that only monitoring or can it also perform actions? Can it reboot a server? Can it roll back and update? How advanced is that agent?
Very good question. I'll give you this answer in two parts. First is for AI agents, they're fully operate on workflows and actions and tools. For best case action, it's not knowledge survey. So I can take and say, reset your Gmail account. You can do password reset. You can roll back your VPN change. If you have an issue with your network drivers or your change case management, we can do all of that. It can also do for the IT teams when it becomes a complex request. Remember, we also talk about looking at historical tickets, not only looking at knowledge. So I do clustering of the incidents. I look at historical resolution notes. So I can suggest resolutions that people cannot think linearly. Humans think linearly, Cohen. Here you are using engines and AI to think non-linear. So we are applying a non-linear analysis for clustering and incident so that we can improve the IT teams' productivity. But for agents, both agent for teams and employees, we are taking actions. So this is action-driven, workflow-driven, it is tool-driven. And these are, when I say workflow, it's not one step. It could be a complex workflow you can create using Salesforce flows. We will follow the flows. And this is where the mental process comes in. You can create a complex process to reset your VPN or complex process for your network drivers or your network switches. We will follow all of that, including rollback into systems.
Is it done to the agent you install in the network of your customers? Or is it done to integration to third-party vendors like VMware, a Windows system manager? How does it work as well?
Very good question, but we are also announcing at this launch 100 plus partners. Answer is both. Like, for example, we have integration with Microsoft Intunes, JAMF, or whether it is, for example, integrations with other vendors like TeamViewer, or CrowdStrike. We want third-party, as you said, VMware kind of product. We want to get third-party telemetry alerts to trigger them and use those third-party products to actually take actions to where possible, if somebody is already there. For discovery, we already talked about software agents to do network discovery and your environment discovery. Those are all provided by Salesforce product. So we'll have both. Where there's a partners, we will integrate with the partners for discovery as well as taking actions.
So the agent you roll out, the Salesforce agent that's being rolled out into the networks of your customers. There's not only discovery, also do action.
Today, the software agents that we are putting in the network is only for discovery.
It's only for discovery.
Only for discovery. The agents, software agents to take actions and for telemetry, we are using third-party integrations.
Do you think it will stay a discovery agent only, or do you think it will do actions in the future?
My answer is stay tuned. We have a lot to do. I'm adding a lot of connectors. Hopefully, the next Dreamforce I'll announce you a lot more things. But
because you do agree that ITSM is a wild solution. What you're now announcing, is it scratching the surface, or do you think it's a bit further ahead of that?
I think we are quite advanced. What we're announcing is a state-of-the-art agentic IT service, right? So if you look at it's giving you a full functionality of service management. It has a CMDB discovery. It's built in 2025. Right? This is the new, it's not your grandfather IT service desk, right? It is built for your teenage kids today. So it's like brand new discovery, full functionality end to end. It is advanced functionality. It's coming up with 4 different product areas I mentioned to you. And it's going deep into your cloud services, your SaaS services, your app, infrastructure, all of them.
And how much is the IT manager still the human in the loop? Is it still there, or is most being automated?
Another good question. Remember, the mission statement that I got from Mark Benioff and Kishan and Nijar, etc. is we want humans and AI agents to work together. So even when we do AI agent for employees, human is always involved. When agents cannot do it, it can be escalated to human in the loop. And the way we do that is with security, guardrail, trust, all of the time. So at any point, users can say, I want to talk to an agent, human agent. Similarly, an IT teams can talk to a subject matter expert, SMEs. So even though we create all these AI agents, human in the loop at every step of the way, including for identity management, authentication, authorization, your role-based management. So security, trust, and guardrails is one of the principles of how we are building it.
And if we look at security solutions in the market, they also do a lot of logging, and usually it comes back to an IT manager to add our security issues. We are also partnering with security vendors. We get those information.
So we have to. They're like, Salesforce already has thousands of partners. My immediate integration is 100+ partners. You'll see us keep on adding every partner, every contract we have.
Okay. Are you leveraging the MuleSoft for that, or are you building the integration? Into the solution.
You're very smart. Yes, we are using Mule for because Salesforce Mule for integration is what we are using to build all the integration. We are building it. We want customers to use the MuleSoft to build it. We are also using Salesforce Flow for this integration. Absolutely.
Can you give us a glimpse of the future of ITSM at Salesforce? What can we expect? How high is this on the agenda to build up?
We are going to get into what we call IT service domain packs. We are going to see bringing a lot more agents out of the box. We're launching 25 plus agents, hundreds of workflows, hundreds of connectors and catalog. That journey will continue. Stay tuned on. Second area is we want to meet users where they are. Today we are announcing Slack first, Teams ready. We are announcing web chat, WhatsApp, all the channels where possible in a multi-channel manner. You'll see a lot more on the meet the user because experience is a true North Star at Salesforce. Third is we will go from IT service desk into other areas like IT compliance, GRC. We will get into zone into hardware asset management, software asset management, IT asset management. So we are here for a long. This is not a small scratch. Like once we jump in, when we do this, the large investments of hundreds of thousands of resources, we are going in with full legs and body impact into this.
So this is going to be a huge portfolio. Yeah.
So here
We can see ITSM as the next Salesforce cloud, like you have sales and service and marketing. ITSM will be separate one.
I would call it Agentforce IT service, not ITSM. ITSM is the old god.
Oh,
So I want you to say, Cohen, Agentforce IT service.
Agentforce IT service. Okay. And coming back to the beginning of our conversation, because you're also responsible for HR service.
That's right.
And you're currently having an intelligent HR service agent that can help you with company policies and HR policies and the easy questions. And you leverage existing HCM solutions for that, like Workday and others, to get the employee data out. Is that also a first step? Can we see Salesforce moving into HCM as well?
So I think the way in which we are seeing the HR service, look, again, if we step back, what does the customers want? Remember, I started with Salesforce has a service cloud, customer service. The customers want us to offer HR service. What's HR service? They want us a system of engagement. They want system of experience. They want system of work. We want to be one place for all HR needs. If you are using a system of record from Workday or Oracle or SAP, we will support that. We want that. If you want using some other case management, it's okay for us. We want to be that experience layer because your data cannot be just in Workday. It could be in Kronos, it could be in ADP, it could be in QuickBooks. We have multi-integration because to solve your one HR request, I have to talk to 16 systems. So we think that we can provide that HR experience better than an existing system.
But if you already provide the experience layer, it's easy to move the system of record we need.
Stay tuned. That's all I can say. Look, I'm so busy with doing what I have to do IT service, HR service. So we will continue to evolve. Our interest is to focus on what our customers are asking for in HR service. And you want to complement them. With Workday is a great partner for us. SAP SuccessFactors is a great partner. Oracle.
I see you guys are all partnering up, and at the same time, you're really competing.
I think I call it, I think not in the same thing. There's the integrations. Everybody might look us differently, but from my perspective, it's a partnership. I don't see that as a competition.
There's also a lot of competition. Stay tuned for that.
You might know something more than me.
Yeah. Thank you, Muddu, for this great conversation, insight into IT and HR service. And we'll be back with more from Dreamforce. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Thank you for watching Techzine TV, the channel about enterprise technology that brings you IT insights and analyses from events all around the globe. We cover everything, everywhere. Visit techzine.eu for more written in-depth articles and analysis, or keep watching techzine.tv. Don't forget to subscribe to our channels and share your favorite videos with your colleagues. We'll see you soon.